now. We're at the very end of Inside. I've finished the ending already, which if you look at the previous parts you'll see. I've got all the collectibles which are in the previous videos as well, and we're now going for the final secret hatch door to see the secret ending, and we're just going to discuss the game. I'm joined with Moose today.
I'm still here, yes.
Alright. Now, this hatch was somewhere around here. Oh, there we go.
I always just run through holding the button until he grabs it.
Alright. Okay. Now I have to make sure I don't enter this code in wrong. I just googled this. So it's up, right, left, right, up, right, left. Okay. That did not open. Was I supposed to follow a rhythm when I did it?
Not that I'm aware. Did you do it correctly?
I think so.
Is there like a power on switch in the other room?
Oh, there we go. Okay, maybe I put it in wrong the first time. If I turn into a blob again, I'm going to get freaked out. Okay, look, see, if I was walking to a space that kept on getting narrower and narrower, I'd be very hesitant to keep walking forward.
This kid does not hesitate. He charges forward.
No, but it's like that horrifying manga about everyone's got a hole in a mountain.
Yeah, I've read that.
Yeah.
I cannot remember the name of it.
It's like, I don't know. It's about some... It's got like a title like The Mystery or the something of something. Wait, did I just turn off my brain? Was I inside my head all along?
That's the other ending.
Wait, a machine that turned me off? Turns off the game. Has my PlayStation crashed?
But there was one of those mind control helmets there in the background, yeah?
Yeah.
You pulled that out. And it turned you off. So what does that tell you?
Someone was controlling me.
I think the general theory...
Ooh! It was me controlling me. As in me, the player.
Yeah, you could read it like that.
Wait, what did you read it as?
Well, I think I just heard this when I was looking up the secret ending. But I think the general idea is that the blob is in control of the boy the whole time. And that the blob is guiding the boy to it, to free itself.
Oh, okay.
In that vein, I thought about it. I think those secrets that you find are kind of like... They'd be like Wi-Fi boosters, or like signal boosters.
Okay.
I would assume that the blob is in control of the whole zombie workforce. That's the blob's purpose.
But then, like, to what end?
Well, just to, I don't know, to power this society.
I don't know, like...
Well, I also think that these events here, while you're actually going through the world, I think it's also kind of a chronology of what happened. Like, you start in this diseased quarantine zone, where this virus or this parasite appears. And then you go into the city, and it's like they've realised that all we can use this to control people. And then you go into the more experimental lab areas, and then they have that blob. Where they're, like in the final lab area, they're growing people, it seems like.
Yeah.
Those incomplete blob people that follow you around. So I assume they've manufactured that blob as like a super intelligence to control their whole zombie workforce. But the blob has built in that little like backdoor network of the yellow cables to, I don't know, reach someone outside of the quarantine zone. Because when they grab you in this beginning area, they grab you or they shoot you on sight.
Yeah.
So I assume this is inside their zone, and there's people outside the zone that are affected by the parasite. But if they see someone running around like this, they know that's a free person, or that's a person that's up to something, because they're uninfected. So they grab you instantly.
I guess it leaves a lot of questions raised about what's left of the people, like what is their purpose and what are they doing? Because
I don't know. Because the zombies work as a labour force, but I don't know to what end, because the world looks pretty shitty.
Yeah, well, the thing is, if this looked more futuristic, then I'd be like, oh yeah, then they use these to make technology. People have gone beyond manual labour. They're using these things as slaves and all that kind of stuff. But
well, maybe they are, and it's just a different part of the world. Like, as the boy trying to infiltrate the facility, you would go through the wasteland instead of the suburban neighbourhoods.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true.
Because I think also those facilities, they do seem to be numbered. So I think, like in that final area, like I said, the people who are helping you, they know that you're going to escape, because I think, at least, that you've done it before. You have that second facility and that third facility where this experiment failed.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
But this time, they know you're going to escape, and they've like set up a fake escape for you.
Oh, where they kind of assist you and join in. But what? So you think they're they're going to just recapture the blob, or is the blob dead? Like, that's why that's the bit that really confused me there at the end. Is the blob supposed to be dead?
I don't know. It does. When I've played it, it seems like it is still moving slightly. I don't know if the blob is just literally just like relaxing in the sun, like, I made it, I escaped, or if it's supposed to be dying. But that little area that you land in, people have also pointed that this is one of the kind of bigger things you can see if you replay the game.
Wait, which
the
bit?
blob, there's a point where you crash into like a little diorama thing.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I think so.
It's a diorama of a hill covered in trees that goes down to a shoreline, and it looks exactly like the end of the game.
Oh, whoops.
And if you think about how you get to that end of the game, you crash through a flimsy wooden wall.
So it's like all stage. Wait, no, I'm going to actually go back to that part.
So if you think that you finally get outside of the facility...
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
that ending as finally being outside, then that means that the wall to exit this facility is just a wooden wall.
And it is... Yeah, that's a bit... like, dumb. Like, it... Wait, that's the bit... I want to actually see this bit. Could I actually just go to the right? Because this was... Yeah, this is the blatant trap thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like nothing you can do there. And then... Right, so this was the bit where I break the wall, right, and get outside, but... Yeah, I guess it does look like the hill.
So I just saw it all as this, like, the ruined facilities you go through are just multiple attempts of trying to
control the blob.
Contain this thing.
I'm also just kind of surprised it's this strong.
It again.
Wait a second, but wait a minute. Why did the boy need to become part of the blob for the blob to escape?
I don't know. Why do you think? I don't have an answer for that.
Oh no, wait a minute. But the blob was like strapped in, wasn't it? I guess.
Yeah, maybe it just needed to be unplugged from those mind control things.
I mean, Okay, look. Okay, I can see like one of the arms moving a little bit, I guess. But considering how it bounced up and got up from everything, that fall did not look like enough of a thing to stop it.
Yeah.
Unless maybe it realised, oh, I'm just stuck at the shore, that I can't swim across that. This is the end for me. And it thinks it's hopeless. I mean, I guess that could be a thing. Wait a second. Yeah, this is where you're the kid. I didn't actually get why the kid's clothes came off. That was weird as well.
I think it was just the speed of getting sucked up into the pipe.
I mean, yeah, if you look at him, he's got all of those little helmets on him.
And he's attached to a big thing in the background as well.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I assume those helmets go out just into the world, and it controls the whole labour force.
Well, I'm just curious, wait, so what are the people's reactions to all this happening? No, they just watch, but I don't...
Well, like, they get scared when they're in immediate danger. But once they're, like, a few feet away, they just stop and watch. Because I assume they know now, oh, the boys made it. They've stopped trying to stop you, and now they're preparing their fake escape.
Yeah, they already start running. But why? Like, why's that guy's hand on it? That one guy seems really certain.
Maybe he's trying to stop it. I don't know. Maybe these guys are like the lackeys, and they don't know the full plan exactly.
I mean, because one guy does just straight up die, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, you splat one guy, for sure. Those guys look pretty dead as well.
I don't know, I'm not sure if the force of water coming out, like, I don't see how the force of the water coming out would have killed them. I mean, yeah, I mean, like, that guy tries to stop us.
Yeah, they're putting on a bit of a show. Like, initially going through it the first time, when they're really obviously helping you, it kind of feels like maybe they're just resigned to the fact that you're going to escape, and they're like, right, you've killed some of us. They're just trying to, like, it's damage control. They're trying to mitigate the amount of destruction you do.
Oh right, so is this bit? I was trying to get to the bit where the guy gets splatted, just to see how that actually pans out, because I don't actually quite remember what happened here. But like, I don't know. It's such a strange game.
Oh, it's incredibly strange. But I'm not even sure if there's meant to be a literal story or if it's meant to be entirely metaphorical about something.
Oh god, if this is a metaphorical story, I'm even more clueless about what this is.
Well, there seems to be a series of events you can put together.
Wait, so why do you think it's called Inside?
Well, there's numerous layers to that. Like, you go inside the blob, you're always inside this facility.
I want to guess the blob mind controls the kid. So he...
Yeah.
Oh look, but it's weird. Look, it's like this looks like the boss. The one you kill was the boss. Isn't that weird? Like this looks like a boss
office,
room.
Yeah. But I have to imagine that guy was not in on the plan.
Oh no, wait a minute. He's not the one who dies.
What?
Huh? Wait, I didn't kill him that time.
Oh, you gave him time to get away.
Oh, if you charge, he dies. Oh, that's actually kind of interesting.
I've never tried that before.
Yeah, because look, he's splattered normally.
Yeah, but you didn't. Yeah, you gave him time to move out of the way.
Although it looks like you're supposed to splat him because the save point shows it like that.
Well, I think it expects you to. Yeah.
They didn't think there'd be someone as patient as me to let the guy walk out.
I've never not splattered him.
Well, I was just curious as to what the context of him. But I mean, yeah, like the games. That's a really. I think overall it's a really fun game. And is possibly the weirdest game I've played on PS4. I don't.
But you see, like, you can piece together some things, but other things like the magic water or the giant pulse that was going off in the area, clueless.
Yeah, that doesn't seem to have a sensible context, like how that could fit in with the world or the thing. Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't even know. Like, if you've got the technology to make gravity-defying water and stuff, I don't even understand what the rest of these things are. It's just...
I think that's one of those just tropes of science fiction where they've got this amazing invention and they're just using it to aid in this less amazing invention.
Yeah.
But overall, this is one of my favourite games on the PS4.
Yeah. I mean, it's really nice.
I played it through a few times. I just like to... I'll sit down and I'll play it in one go for like an hour, take like an hour and a half once you know it. And just the sounds and the music and the little segments. It still gets tense in the tense areas, even if you know what to do. Just because it's like the sound design and the sound engineering behind it is amazing.
I mean, that's the thing, when you've got decent music and sound, like, you can really quite easily convey music and convey emotions and stuff quite well. It's like something I keep bringing up, I don't know if I was saying it to you, but it's like when you change the speed, like the speed of music, you can have like a faster upbeat, or you can have it slower and it's sadder and stuff like that. Like, using those kind of things, you can really manipulate how things work. But like, I guess we might as well stop there because there's not really much else to say on the game. But yeah, we'll be doing more streams like this, and we'll think of something else. I also do, like, someone commented earlier, was I going to do The Walking Dead, and I'll probably do that. I don't know if you care enough to join me on that one, Moose. It might be...
Is that the Telltale games?
Yeah.
I mean, I might... I haven't played them myself. I mean, tried to play it and just lost interest.
Well, I'll be playing the final season, which I guess is the end point.
To jump in.
Yes, the final season. I mean, to be honest, the second and third season did feel quite a lot like filler, and from what I've heard, the first and the fourth are probably the best ones, because the inevitable problems with branching pathways in stories is, you move away from the narrative, and the people actually designing the game have to bring it back in place for the later games, which then causes a disaster and destroys. You've got an illusion of choice rather than actually making a choice. I guess, funnily enough, like the poor old Blob here thought he could do stuff, and ended up not actually having the opportunity to.
Yeah.
But anyway, thanks for watching, everyone, and thanks for helping me out on this, Moose. Take care.
I've been telling you to play this game for years. I'm glad you finally did.
All right, thanks, guys. Bye bye.